Welcome to the Anime Weekend Atlanta vlog. Get me out of here. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, and welcome to week 2 of Vlogmas with me, Lindsay. Today we are packing up to go to Atlanta. I've never been there before, so we'll see how it goes. Started off our day though with the Alaska app not working, which is ass, but it's okay. It'll get sorted out soon. Look at my hair. Oh my goodness. But today's plan is to pack. So let's get packing. So the plan is to bring an exact amount of stuff so that way we are not having to pack any extra bags and anything of that nature. There are some panels that are missing because we already took it down, but we're bringing like an exact amount of hooks, an exact amount of connectors, an exact amount of panels. Just everything is going to be very meticulously packed, because usually I pack like a crazy person. And by that I mean I tend to pack like a lot of extra things that I never ever need, but you never know. That's the type of packer I am. But for this, we're going to be very, very strategic and intentional with our packing. This crew neck that I released during AX notoriously does not sell well at all. It's like one of my worst selling items. So for this con, we're only going to be bringing one of each size. And, you know, if it sells, and that's it. But I'm trying to be hopeful and hope that we just sell what we bring. Alright, we have 2 of the 4 suitcases packed. So this one's packed, and oh, that one is packed. But this one got its foot busted. So I don't really know what happened, but we're gonna try to tape it. So hopefully it'll work. I'm kind of sad that this broke because I literally just bought this suitcase in Hawaii during KawaiiCon, because one of my suitcases broke in Hawaii on the way to KawaiiCon. So I picked up 2 new suitcases while I was there. But that's also just part of the job, is if you're traveling for conventions, getting yourself like a good suitcase is like very important, but at the same time, you don't want to spend a lot of money on a suitcase because they are prone to breaking easily, or like more easily than like normal ones, just because we do pack it really, really heavy. And airlines are not very careful with our bags, so invest in a good one, but don't invest too much. That's all I gotta say. We are bringing only 5 of each type of plushie. Unfortunately, these don't sell as well as I was hoping. They're so cute and so round and so squishy, but I feel like people are just not noticing it. That's why they don't want it. This one's name is Curry. He's a Shiba. So anytime somebody asks me, do you have Shiba things? I do. I have this Shiba plushie. So 3 more? My garage is in a constant state of mess, even though we've tried to clean it many a times. Alright, so let's close this up and weigh it then. Moment of truth. This is the final bag, guys. The final bag. Air tag all of your bags also. It will do wonders for your mind. 50.1. 49.9. It's right there. Like, it can go either way.
Let me try. If I weighed it.
My shipment from my previous vlog, you would have seen I got 1 box. The second box finally came in today. So, we're gonna open it up because Mama Sploot and I are going to take these shirts with us to AWA. Not to sell, but to wear for ourselves. So, lucky for the vlog, you guys will get to see it first, although I did tease the design a lot on Instagram, and I've also already showed it to my patrons over on Patreon, or if you're a part of the monthly sticker club, you would have already seen it. And this is actually the exclusive t-shirt design that I do every year for QuaiCon. And so this is season 4 of Aloha Quirky Club, which is crazy to think that I've already done this for 4 years now. But yeah, this is this year's design, so I'm super excited. I had to order it really early just because of Christmas, New Year's, and Lunar New Year all running really close to each other and really close to when KawaiiCon is. Assuming I get in. I don't even know if I'm going to be at KawaiiCon. If I'm not, then, well, this will be awkward. Ta-da! This is the front. This year's, or next year's, I should say, Aloha Corgi Club theme is Musubi. So the front, we have a corgi face with the musubi, and it kind of makes like a heart shape almost. Let's see the back. Obviously, you saw the front already. And I actually didn't order a sample of this one. I kind of just YOLO'd it. And this is what it looks like. It is so freaking humid. I'm sweating. Oh my goodness. Hotlanta lives up to its reputation. Very hot. It is pouring. My socks are soaked. That's what you get when you wear Crocs. Alright. We are in an area that we don't know just to go to the Trader Joe's to get stuff for the weekend. And we don't have a car. Usually I do conventions with a car, but this time we decided not to get a car, and I don't know. Hello. It is Wednesday of AWA. The lighting in this hotel room is god-awful, but here I am. Today is loading day. So the plan for today is to take an Uber from our hotel to the convention center, unload, set up as much as we can, then quickly head over to the Georgia Aquarium because I really want to go to the aquarium and I think I deserve that. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm trying to stay hopeful for this weekend. I don't know. There's a lot of factors about like that come into play on how this weekend is going to go. For this weekend, for AWA, if you are new to AWA, this is pretty much like almost starting at a ground zero convention. And I say that because this is the first time AWA is happening in December before Christmas. This is the first time at this new location at the Georgia World Congress Convention Center, something like that, the GWCC. And this is also the first time that AWA is 4 days. So AWA has changed from 3 days to 4 days, which is crazy. And so, yeah, there's a lot that can go right and a lot that can go wrong for this weekend. So I'm praying that it's going to go right and we're going to have a crazy turnout and everybody's going to be very receptive to the vendors, the artists, and, you know, we might be able to turn this around and have a good event for the end of the year. This is my last convention for the year, which is crazy because I feel like I've been doing events every freaking weekend, and I actually had an event lined up for next weekend, but due to location problems, that event had to get canceled. So this is effectively my last event for 2024, and I could really use a W right now. So yeah, we're gonna get ready, go get some breakfast downstairs, and then head out. This week, we have a 10-foot setup and a 6-foot table. This is an 8-foot table.
I know.
So they told us we're getting a 6-foot table. This is clearly an 8-foot table. And we only brought enough setup for 6 feet. So this is great. My hope is that we sell out of everything, and it's embarrassing because then we have nothing left. And we will just offer free shipping. Progress report. I don't know what time it is. I think it's like almost 11:30 or maybe it's 12 already. But we're pretty much done for the most part. This is what she's looking like. Very humble, very small. I am in the dealer side, so we do have a 10-foot table or 10-foot space, and what was supposed to be a 6-foot table, but I swear to God, it's like 7.5, closer to 8. You can tell because I literally brought enough square grids for 6 feet, and this is not 6 feet, so it is what it is. We do have 2 of these clothes racks that we're going to try to put on both sides, and I did bring our very small 1 foot by 9 foot banner, which I think does an okay job. It does what it needs to do, which is like be seen. I didn't bring my flag this time around, which is something different. I usually always bring my flag, but for some reason when we were packing our bags, each bag hit like 49 pounds and we brought 4 of them. So I don't know what happened, but I'm hoping that what we brought is enough for the weekend. We did bring a lot of different apparel, but not a lot of each one, so I'm just praying that that's enough. The plan for the weekend is to sell out. I want to sell out. I want to go back so extremely light, it's comical. But at the same time, we want to have enough for everybody, so sell out in a reasonable amount of time is the plan. But yeah, we're gonna finish setting up the booth and then head over to the aquarium soon. The room is starting to fill up. More vendors are starting to arrive, which is cool. And yeah, we'll check back in a little bit. It's 1:10 and somehow this took us like 4 hours. I don't know, but we're not even done yet. We're gonna finish up tomorrow. Let's go. Windy walk to the aquarium. It was like a $20 Uber ride or a 20-minute walk. For health, we will walk. But look how pretty it is. It's nice and like sunny. There's no rain clouds. It's amazing. Finished up at the aquarium. It was super cool. I could probably stay here for hours, but the sun is setting and we're gonna walk back, so it's super nice too. It's not raining. The weather is amazing. Here's the world of Coca-Cola. The walk should be pretty quick. It should just be across this Olympic Centennial Park. Maybe see the Olympic rings as well, and then go back to the hotel. Fun fact, the 100th Olympic Games was held here. Didn't know that. Now I know, and now you know. So cool. History. And look at this Ferris wheel. We saw it yesterday when we were driving in. Wild. Another beautiful day in Atlanta. We were walking to the convention center. At least it's not raining today. It's really freaking cold though. But mirror is up. Hi mom. Pretty much everything is done. We got all of the tote bags up. Just gotta put up the reusable bags. Stickers are down. They did tell me strictly no fan art stickers. So guess what? I have so many stickers it doesn't even matter. Everything is pretty much good to go though. Yeah, very small, very humble. Gotta put up those. Hopefully we brought enough product. I don't know. Hello, happy day 1 of AWA. We are here. We're set up. It's already 12:04, which means people are already being let in, I believe. But I don't really know. It's early. It's a Thursday. We're here till 8 o'clock today. Haha, they do. They have the hours on the badge. The only thing is when we checked it, they didn't give us lanyards, so that kind of sucks. And then they also have a map, which is cool. This is a badge. Very nifty. Look, it's like hollow foiled. Super cool. Also got a badge ribbon from our neighbors right back here. Super nice. Thank you so much. Ooh. Also got some snackies for some people. Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who came up and said hi. Hello. Nice to meet you. And yeah, we are getting started. We're pretty much all set up. I want to show you guys something though. This is my checkout headband. We didn't have room to make the checkout sign, so I taped it to my reindeer headband. Because, you know, it's Christmas, we're festive. Yeah, very fun. So, that's the deal. Currently I'm posting an IG reel of the headband. And, yeah, I'm trying to do, like, the chill guy meme. So, I'm doing a little bit of R&D because I don't know how to, like, format the writing for the reel. But, yeah, gonna go ahead and do that and then post it up online. Adding some Christmas lights into the booth. We're very decked out in holiday. We have some tinsel around. And then of course we're wearing our reindeers. Mom has her reindeers. Hello. It is currently 2 p.m. It's been 2 hours since we opened. And I have made a total of 3 sales. It's been very dead. Which, I mean, go figure. I kind of expected that because it's a Thursday. And I've mentioned this before many times. There's a lot of things different for AWA this year. So I'm hoping that, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday we'll pick up. It'll be more con-like. I think the only bad thing is that today's hours is 12 to 8. We get out at 8 p.m. on a Thursday. What the heck? What are we supposed to do? But thank goodness there's this bakery that I've been going to. I think I might have mentioned it earlier, or maybe I didn't. It's called Hansel and Gretel. It's literally right next to our hotel. And thank God for that bakery, because on Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, they close at midnight. So I'm super excited. It's a Korean bakery, so you know me. I love Korean bakeries. So yeah, we did get some bread from there. We've been going there every single day, like without fail. I love that place. They're about to take all my money. So yeah. Very quiet day. There's not a lot of people. Also, the booth across from us is not here. I mean, their stuff is here, but they're like not set up. And then there's another empty booth near us, which is also kind of like junk. But yeah, trying to stay hopeful. Walked around a little bit earlier. There's people. Not a lot of people, but there's people. So, and of course, a Thursday. And it's like before Christmas, so like not a lot of people are going to use their PTO to come here. You know what I mean? Like I personally wouldn't use my PTO to come here on a Thursday if it's near like a major holiday. So that's something to consider as well. But it's going as Thursdays can get. So we'll check back in a little bit. I did fall asleep, I'm not gonna lie, like 4 or 5 times. So that's that. So cute. Everybody check her out. This is Melanie. Hi. Alright, and you're all set. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your con.
May you be very successful.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Happy clicking. We have lovely viewers, and they just gifted me the sticker. Look how cute it is. It even says single Sploot. I'm gonna add this to my Kindle. I just got a Kindle and I don't have stickers on it. It's perfect
for everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, so it'll be $38.12 after tax. You can go ahead and tap the button whenever you're ready. All right, stickers are in this one, and then keycaps are in this one. That way they don't get damaged. You're all set. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming by, and thank you for the sticker too. Hi friends, I'm gonna be honest. It's 5 o'clock, and I did 14 sales today. 14 transactions. Literally, I didn't even make $150. I don't know what life is, but it's not this. This is very, very bad. And I don't know what's happening. So, dissociating a lot, and nothing is going good. Everything is going bad. I am going to continue to stay hopeful that tomorrow and Saturday picks up, but things are pretty depressive right now. We went to Trader Joe's a few days ago, so we picked up some stuff, and we're just eating our way through all of the food. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow though, till we get out at like 6 or something, so maybe we'll go find food. Good morning. It is day 2 of AWA. It's 10:08, so people have already been let in. Today we decided to walk through the convention center instead of around the convention center like we did yesterday. Didn't know that was an option because obviously I've never been to this convention center before, but apparently you can walk through the convention center. So we walked through building A, across to B, then across to C because we're at the farthest hall. It is quite a walk. It took us about 30 minutes to walk across all of the halls, which is about how long it would have taken to walk around the building. So give or take, it's pretty much the same. Just note that on the inside it is carpet. Outside, of course, is sidewalk. But yeah, today's hours are 10 to 6. Hopefully we see an uptick today and more steady stream of traffic, something more similar to a normal Friday of a convention. But I'm not holding my hopes. Yesterday was pretty bad, and for transparency's sake, I only made about $200 yesterday. So we were very, very far from our expenses, meeting our expenses. So hopefully we can make back table today. That would be great. And then make back some of our other expenses today as well. That would be even better. But on the plus side, we did sell one green matcha long sleeve yesterday and one of our zippered tote bags, which is really exciting because those are some of our bigger items. Like, they're more expensive compared to like our stickers or air fresheners or crock charms. So it's always awesome to see those get picked up by loving fans. Also, speaking of somebody who watches the vlog, I didn't get your name or anything. She came by, gave us some snacks. Maybe she has a card in here. I hope so. She has a sticker. Oh, from Hawaiian Art. Is it gonna focus? Hawaiian Art. Thank you so much. That's so cute. It's a vending machine with a bunch of animals. I'm gonna add that to my Kindle also. And then she also gave us some Hawaiian chocolates. Thank you so much. Alright, let's do this. So update, they just made an announcement that like they're gonna start opening the doors. It's like 10:15. Apparently it wasn't even open, even though we're supposed to open at 10. So that's interesting. There's also a lot of vendors who aren't here yet, which, I mean, given how yesterday went, I'm not surprised.
Okay, so we have the keycap keychain, the air freshener, 5 stickers, and then 2 acrylic pins. And is that going to be cash or card today? Cash. Cash? It'll be $45. Okay.
Check out Heaven! It's so heavy though. It's like leaning forward. I have to like push it back because it's like top heavy. It's actually like taped on to these antlers. So it's pretty jank. I think it adds to the allure of my booth. It's pretty comical. I'm loving it. I'm taking this with me everywhere. But the girl who gave me the fan art, like, super duper heckin' cute. We'll just do it again. We'll show it again because it deserves all the love. Look at all the dogs. And she drew her dog. So cute. So I was telling my mom, I think I'm gonna take this home and laminate it. That way it's like preserved a little longer. So cute. Update, it is 2 o'clock, which means we have 4 hours left of the day, and this has been the most underwhelming Friday I think I've ever experienced. There's people, but there's not a lot of people shopping. They're kind of just walking around, which is fine because 4-day con, right? Let's hold out till Saturday. Trying to stay positive because, again, 2 more days to go. Hopefully, you know, maybe tomorrow will be a banger of a day. I have no idea, but it's been pretty underwhelming. So we get a lot of people who come in to look, browse, touch everything, and then just kind of leave. So I'm hanging in there, but things are not looking very good at all. So yeah, we want to lighten the load as much as possible, and we actually underbrought inventory. Like, we didn't bring up too much, and by that I mean literally some of the apparel we only brought in one size. So like 1 small, 1 medium, 1 large, 1 extra large for some of them. And so yeah, not a lot of the apparel has been moving. I think we finally sold like 1 shoe charm today and like 2 acrylic pins today. We haven't sold any bags at all today, not even duffel bags, which is like crazy. So I don't know what's going on. It is my first AWA. I don't know if maybe just my stuff doesn't appeal to the crowd here in AWA. And I think I might have mentioned this before in other vlogs that different states have different aesthetics is the way that I look at it. So on the West Coast, it's definitely a lot more of a cutesy aesthetic, so I tend to do a lot better on the West Coast than I do in comparison to some of my conventions on the East Coast. And I don't do too many conventions on the East Coast, but my benchmarks for those are Otakon and Techo. And Techo, not gonna lie, was a little bit of a letdown. You know, I still came out with a little bit of profit, but not as much. And Otakon is Otakon. I think that convention itself already has a very strong attendee presence, and I usually do okay there. I think I could do better, maybe, I don't know. This year was good, but last year's Otakon was like pretty okay. So yeah, I feel like the farther east I go, it doesn't do too well, and this show is kind of just solidifying that thought for me, but I could be wrong. I could be shell-shocked tomorrow. You know, it's hard to say. For me, I don't have too many data points, but based on the data points, it's not going very well. But yeah, that's that. Other than that, I did draw. I normally don't draw, but I drew a little bit today because yesterday I was like, I should have drew yesterday, but I didn't know what to expect. So I drew my rendition of the chill guy. It's a chill Korg, so maybe I'll make this a sticker for 2025. I don't know yet. Still working on the drawing, of course. But yeah, I'll update you guys again in a little bit. It's 4:18, 4:16. It's 4, and this is what we're currently dealing with. Like, no one. That's what we're dealing with. No one. I don't know, today I feel like we didn't have to be here yesterday, that I wouldn't be as mad as I am today. And I get, like, you know, there's a lot of reasons why today is turning out the way it is. So yeah, as of right now, I don't know. I'm just not very happy, and I don't want to seem so negative about everything. I mean, I'm very appreciative to everybody who came by, all of the fans. We did have some returning people from Otakon, which is awesome. I love seeing you guys, and I know some of you guys at Otakon also told me to come to AWA, so I'm here. I came. But it's just been very, very slow. And thinking about it holistically, it's trending the way everything else has been trending for the last couple months. So is it bad? Yes, but everything has been bad. Would I recommend AWA again if it's in Christmas time? Probably not. Hello. There's 10 minutes left till the hall closes for day 2, and all of a sudden there's like a swarm of people. Not that many people, but more people than like all day, like walking down our aisle, leaving, which is like crazy because, you know, the hall closes in 8 minutes. Like, where was everybody earlier? We were open for 8 hours. So yeah, closing out for day 2. Plan for tonight is to go find food somewhere. I don't know. There's not a lot of food places in this area, which kind of sucks. And we didn't rent a car, so I think we might DoorDash food to the hotel, but we'll see. Also random, but all of the food that we've been eating in Atlanta since we got here has been cold. I don't know. Like, every morning, the breakfast at the hotel, the food is cold. We would go to the Korean bakery that we love going to, but the bread is cold because, like, you know, it's like the end of the day. I haven't really had a hot meal since I've been here, which is kind of crazy. So I can't wait to go back home and get like pho or malatang or something, because I need some hot soup, and soup is like one of my favorite foods. Hello. We are walking back to the hotel through the convention center this time instead of outside. And there's a lot of people. Like, there is an immense amount of people, and I don't know where all these people were the entire day, 8-hour day that we've been here, because they were definitely not inside of the dealer's hall. And yeah, and if they were, well, I didn't see them. And I know, like, the dealer's hall is pretty big this year, I think, compared to, like, I mean, the convention's big this year compared to previous years because it's in a new venue, right? It used to be a hotel con, now it's not. And yeah, but there's a lot of people, and I know for a fact not all of these people were walking through the dealer's hall, because I don't recognize some of these people, and I pretty much remember everybody who walked past my table or stopped at my table or anything. So yeah, I don't know. So mom decided that instead of eating it, because she thought it would be busy, there's open tables. We would order it to go, which is fine because the hotel is only like 2 blocks away. But here's paint to try. That's famous fried chicken because it's kind of nearby. We ordered Dark, white, and then some sweet tea, and also fried pickles. Look at this cup. If you haven't eaten at Gus's, you haven't eaten fried chicken. That sounds like a lot to live up to. Of course, camera eats first. Good morning. It is day 3 of AWA, aka Saturday, aka hopefully the biggest sales day of my life, because we have a lot of ground to cover today. So, yep, we're walking to the convention center now, drinks in hand. We're gonna be walking through the convention center, which is the same way we walked yesterday, because why not? It's a very short walk. The walk's actually not that bad. I think we actually have a pretty good hotel. I heard traffic yesterday was really bad, and today there's a bowl game, so the traffic is going to be bad again. But thankfully we don't have to worry about that, because we're using our legs and we're walking there. So there's a bowl game tonight, and in the distance the marching band is practicing. Ah! So cool. Fun fact, I used to march. Did it for like 5 years. Very fun. They're going in. So if you're new to this area like I am, this is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, State Farm Arena, and then the GWCC. It's kind of like this block of just 3 very, very large buildings. There's hotels kind of scattered around and throughout. So if you're here for an event, and it's a pretty large event, odds are there will be a lot of people who are staying at the hotels. So overall, in terms of safety, we've been feeling pretty safe. Hey, Mom. We missed the marching band. We really want to see them play, but they're behind all the food trucks and stuff. They kind of like went inside, so we're just a little too late. 2 hotels, that are connected to the convention center. This one is a Signia by Hilton, and then there's also the Omni Hotel. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hello everybody, welcome to day 3 of AWA. Let's go. There's a little bit of a line outside, so yeah, but we're open. It's 10:20. We made our first sale, which was to another vendor, which is to be expected. Morning. Hopefully today will be better. I've been hearing that a lot of people just didn't know we were open or anything like that, so I'm hoping that changes today, because you know it is Saturday. We're day 3 of the con. They should know what time we're open and everything like that. But you never know. Things could just not change, and they could just not know. So that's totally a thing. I posted a new POV reel, so hopefully, I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to start posting a lot more reels in like the month and in like 2025, because I think that's where I'm gonna get the most traction. I have been on the road to 10K on Instagram for the entire year of 2024. I've been like sitting at 9,000 for the entire year, and it's been very, very hard. We're at 9,862 right now, but I suspect that in the next couple of days that will drop back down into the 9,850 area, because that's usually what happens. So hopefully things will change with that. I will say, I don't know if I let you guys know, but we have successfully made back booth for this event. Just booth though, nothing else. So $12:30. We're 2.5 hours in, and this has been the slowest Saturday of my life. So the keycap keychains have been doing pretty okay. They haven't been like amazing. They're just okay. But I've noticed that everybody really likes the loud clicky ones over the other switches that I got. So I swapped everything out and put them back to the blue clickies. And I think I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the extra switches. The silence, the Gateron blacks, and the creamy blues. Everybody just really, really loves the loud, noisy one. Personally, I like the fairy silence because it's silent, and like I can click and not be like annoying to other people if I'm in another room or something like that, and I just need something to do. So if you are a fan of mine and you've seen me at events or you watched some of my vlogs, you would know that I give out a large reusable bag. It looks like this, and I only do it for purchases over 75, and I only do it at conventions. And I want to emphasize on conventions, because this is where you would need a bag of that size, and you can't get it online, you can't get it at any other event, you can only get it at my anime conventions. And I would say if there's one thing that you gotta pick up from me, it's that bag. I have a lot of friends and a lot of customers who've got the bag who still use the bag to this day, and they've had it for a couple of years. It's double strapped, so if you ever see me in an event, in particular an anime convention, I highly recommend picking up a bag. You can either get it on its own, or you can purchase enough to get it for free. It's a good size bag. It's this bag over here in the corner, and generally at conventions I run out. And this convention, oddly enough, I have not sold a single. I take that back. We sold one, and I think we gave one away, like, you know, gift with purchase so far for the 3 days that we've been here. But it's been moving slow, and usually it's a really big and fast mover because it holds a lot of your stuff. And if you're buying a lot at a convention, you want one bag to hold all of your things because you're trying to enjoy yourself and you don't want to be carrying all these little stuff. So just note to self, if you watch my vlogs and you see me at an anime convention, highly recommend picking up the bag. It is currently 2:15, and I didn't think this con could get any worse, but I literally haven't even done 20 transactions. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, there's a considerable amount of people. There's not like a shit ton, but there is a good amount of people. It's just nobody's shopping, which I understand. It is near Christmas, and you can't force people to buy things from you. You know, I always talk about this, how the things that I do, the art that I make and the products I design are commodities. They're not necessities, so I totally get it. It's just a little disheartening for a 4-day convention to have this kind of outcome. And you know, I think there's just a lot of things stacked up against AWA this year that kind of led to this sort of turnout. So you could say it was kind of anticipated, but it was something that nobody really wanted to acknowledge because we're all hoping for the best. I think closing out the year like this, though, really does suck. And I do feel with all of my other artists who are here in the hall with me, all of my other makers and small businesses who are just trying to finish off the year strong. I am right there with you. And, you know, all we can do is hustle off and just keep trying. So we'll check back in a little bit.
Thank you. I know where to put it, so I had to go here.
Medium and the small.
Okay.
Thank you. And also, I'm gonna pick a.
Yeah, take your time. She's gonna get this small, and then the t-shirt. She's gonna get a small. And you're all set. Of course, thank you. Have a good day.
Hello, just want to update you guys. It is 5:30, which means we have 30 minutes left until the end of day 3. Day 3's performance, I will say, is very much how Friday should have went. So, you know, if this were a 3-day con, today went how I would expect the day 1 to go, which means that if tomorrow does not perform like a Saturday, we're going to end up being in the red for this show overall. Did make back booth, however, did have to pay for airfare for not just me, but also Mama Sploot, who came out with me. And then food, transportation. We didn't rent a car this time. We did Lyft around a few times. You know, we had to Lyft to the con center, from the hotel to the hotel, from the airport. We Lyfted to Trader Joe's, which we probably could have just not done, but hindsight in 2020, or hindsight is 2020, so it is what it is. Yeah, there's a lot of expenses we have to make up. In addition to, I would have liked to not break even for the show. I would have wanted to profit a little bit. So the fact that I don't think we're going to come out of this show with profit is, I wouldn't even say mildly concerning. It's kind of highly concerning. So unfortunately, that's how I'll perform this year. I mean, we still have one more day, but it's a short day, so I'm not holding my breath too much for that one. Did sell a handful of totes. Unfortunately, apparel just didn't move at all. We didn't sell any hats, no boba t-shirts. We sold like 2 of the bread shirts, 2 soju shirts, I think. 2 of our sleepy holiday special combos with the beanie. No rain jackets, no leave me alone crew necks. Sold 1 knife jacket. We sold a handful of our matcha. Didn't sell any duffel bags, which kind of sucks because we did bring we brought some. We didn't bring a lot, we brought a few. But still, yeah, it's weight, and now it's a product that we have to take all the way back to Seattle with us, so kind of sucks. Would I do an East Coast show again? I still want to try maybe another one, maybe, but I think I want to try to do it in the Artist Alley and not have to shell out for a dealer's hall booth. Just because it is more expensive for me to have to make up in the long run. Get me out of here. Day 3 done. Good morning. Day 4 of AWA. I almost said day 3. It's day 4. Walking to Convention Center. We're actually already here, but walking on the outside because it's pretty warm inside. And yeah, don't want to walk on carpet. That being said, I am wearing glasses today. I didn't pack enough contact solution, so I did see a CVS vending machine inside the convention center, so I'm hoping there's contact solution in there, or else it's gonna suck having my glasses all day. There's only 1 giant bottle left, and it will be mine for the high cost of $9.03. For vision. Bedoofed on contacts, so now I have to let these marinate, and hopefully they didn't dry out. I had like just enough contact solution to put both of them into one, which I don't think you should ever do. And if you're my eye doctor watching me do this, I'm sorry. So today is Sunday. It's 9:53, which means there's about 8 minutes until we open.
Let's get the show on the road.
Time to start, but we must assume our uniform. We have a monumentous moment upon us. We literally just sold our very first hat of the whole entire weekend on Sunday at 2:38 p.m. We did it, guys. Guys, this is a monumentous moment. Another one. We sold our very first duffel bag of the whole entire weekend. It is Sunday, 3:26 p.m. Thank you to the lovely person who bought the duffel bag for her lunch bag. I appreciate you. We have 30 minutes to go, so praying it goes well. Oh my god. This con, I think I've also given out the most business cards like ever. I'm pretty sure we brought like close to 300 business cards, 400 business cards, I want to say. Actually, maybe even more than that, maybe close to 500 business cards, and I have 14 left, so. There it is, the 15-minute warning. I think the real struggle is going to be, how do we decide where to go eat for dinner? Because we need some dinner, but I think the plan is, we're not going to pack up like quickly, we're going to take our time, and then call an Uber, because we have to get an Uber to go to the hotel with our suitcases, and then probably order like DoorDash or something. I think, I don't know. All I see are dollar signs leaving my wallet. Me too. Final minute, last minute, then we're going home.
Attention exhibitor hall. We are now closed for the season. We hope you enjoyed your time here. Finish making your final purchases and head to the exit, please. We will see you again next year.
And that's a wrap on AWA. Also, just want to spoil that if you did come see me at AWA today on Sunday, then you would have seen season 4 of our Aloha Corky Corgi Club t-shirt. I wore it today. So I'm super excited. I don't know when pre-orders are going to drop because this vlog is going to drop in the next couple of days once I get back to Seattle and edit it. and it'll still be December. So I'm thinking of maybe dropping it at the start of the new year so that you guys can get your pre-orders in. And yeah, hopefully I'll find out if I'm going to KawaiiCon or not. I don't know if I'll be at KawaiiCon, so I can't even offer at con shipping just yet. So yeah, I think we're supposed to find out at the end of the month, but I don't know, we'll see. So if I do find out, then I'll probably drop pre-orders earlier so I can do at con pickup for you guys. Or if you want to pick up in Hawaii and you're not going to KawaiiCon, I can try to plan some type of pickup thing, or I don't know, I'll figure it out. But yeah, super excited for this. It's in our usual sort of pseudo dry fit material that you guys all really love, and it's really good for the humidity of the Aina, and so super excited to be bringing this back. But yeah, that's a wrap on AWA. Time to clean up slowly, hopefully. I'm not looking forward to this. Also, I think it's super cute when you guys are like, are you the YouTuber that vlogs with your mom? That's my mom. She doesn't come with me to every event, but she comes with me to most events, especially the ones that I put on YouTube, because they're the bigger events. I don't vlog a lot of my smaller events that I do throughout the year. So yeah, that's Mom. If you see her, say hi, Mom, or hi, Mama Sploot. Goodbye, AWA. Time to go home, Mom. We've been walking so much for the past 4 days. Thought it'd be a great idea to push ourselves back to the hotel. She's immediately regretting that we walk back to the hotel. Final feast. We have DoorDashed Thai food, or as our DoorDash driver called it, Chinese. And also peach cobbler, which is in there. Whee! Copium. I got this banana pudding from the Peach Cobbler Factory, which was recommended to me. Not the banana pudding, but the Peach Cobbler Factory. I must have got peach cobbler though, but I'm really craving banana pudding, so I got one. So I'm back home from Atlanta. I wanted to quickly recap how this weekend went without being too repetitive in what I had already said earlier in the week. But AWA was not good for us. I'm just gonna leave that there. It was not good for us. I'm hoping that all the problems that happened over the weekend will get worked out by our staff over the next couple of years, and they're able to settle into the space a lot better. Now, I personally didn't really have any problems. I didn't have any problems with any of the attendees or any of the staff or security or anything. So it really wasn't a bad con for me in that aspect. Now, financially, it was a very bad con. So I'm gonna also just leave that there. You know, I underpacked for this event, and I told my mom as we were prepping that we have to really treat it like a first year con. So we did that. However, it fell below my expectations for even a first year con. It performed as good as a 1-day 4-hour event in Seattle would. So take that information for what you will. It was just not fruitful for me. There were a lot of other artists and people who, you know, had a lot better outcomes than I did, and that could be for a number of reasons. And you know, I'm curious to see how it grows, how it fills the space, and you know, maybe it will redevelop itself. If you do apply next year, I believe it's gonna be the weekend exactly before Christmas, so keep that in mind. Again, you can find the dates on Eventini, but that's just how I felt about AWA. In like, will I go back to AWA? No, I'm gonna let it do its thing, simmer out its kinks, right, Emmy? And then maybe we will return in a few years later. But for now, that's it for me. Emmy, say bye to them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also check out my monthly sticker club over on Patreon. This is December's sticker club. Emmy, where are you going? If not, be sure to check out my Instagram. We are still on the road to 10K. We're so close. We just need like 200 more followers before the end of the year. And if not, I'll see you next week. Bye. Emmy, say bye.